Hello. Hello, y'all. How's everybody doing? I hope everybody is doing well. This is Kisha with Crafty Suite, and I am coming to you today to make this pretty card using the Casing Tuesday sketch challenge. So this was a layout. They get a layout every Tuesday, and I decided to play along again. I love using card sketches and then creating my own. So that's what we're going to do today. I think this card is so cute and easy, and it's using the Hydrangea Haven bundle. So let's go ahead and get started. And I'm also using the designer series paper from that bundle, which is called Hydrangea Hill. And this suite of products is found in the mini catalog. Let me see what page it's on. I've shared a card using this bundle before, and it's also my make and take for March. You guys will see those cards pretty soon. I still have to do the tutorial for that class. Okay, so the cards are made though. They're right here. All of the supplies you need to make all of the cards will be included in your kit, and that kit is available free. I'll show you guys details about that later, but it's free with a $35 purchase in my store. So the Hydrangea Hill bundle is located on pages 18 and 19 in the mini catalog, and I think it's so cute. I love the sentiments in this set. All right, so let's go ahead and do another card using that outside of the cards that I use for the card kit, but here it is. Let's get started. So if you're not familiar with the card sketch, you're given a layout and dimensions for the layout, and you can switch it up a little bit if you want. And so the only thing that I switched up, I have the pieces that we're going to use here, was this piece of basic white, because the challenge was the designer series paper, which I have on the back here, is 4 1/4 by 5 1/2, and then they have this sheet right here that's 3 inches by 5 1/2, and then they have these pieces right here, the three pieces I have here cut down to 3 3/4 by 1 1/4. So I just added this right here, and then I added my sentiment on top of this layer. So real easy. You'll see how easy it comes together. All right, I'm going to use thick basic white for my card base, and I'm going to, let's go ahead and score our card base at 5 1/2. Hope you guys enjoyed celebration because it's over, but we still have some awesome products in the mini catalog. Okay, so this is my card base, and then next up I'm going to go ahead and adhere this piece. Again, this is 4 1/4 by 5 1/2. We're going to adhere this down with our stamp and seal. Oh, I think I missed a piece right here. Okay, let's go ahead and lay this down all the way to the top. So this is going to actually, this is covering the entire card front. Next, well, let's go ahead and do it. Let's jump into the stamping. Okay, so if you noticed, I did a top folding card like this, but I did it to where the card opens like this on the side. So when you cut it at 4 1/4 by 11, you have the option to do it this way, or you can do like a side, you know, where the fold is on the side. So that's what I opted to do for that card. All right, let's go ahead and do our stamping. So I am going to, this is the stamp set. So you actually get two sheets of stamps in this set. So it comes like this. So what I've done, I've taken the flower and I'm just going to ink up this part of the flower in Gorgeous Grape. And I'm going to stamp it 3 times. Let's move this out of the way. And I'm just going to ink up the area, the flower, and that's it. Bring in some scratch paper. Okay, so I want one here. Make sure that this part is not inked up. I don't want my leaf to be inked up. Let's see, let's go over that again. Okay, and then I'm going to go probably here, and don't worry about that. I'm gonna fill that in with some leaves. I had a little ink on the leaf part. I don't think I wiped it off good enough. Okay, and then I'm gonna do one. Should I do it up? Let's turn it around this way. Let's do that. Cute. Okay, now let's take, this is going to be the what I call this one the outline, and then that's what I'm going to do to fill in the flowers. So it's going to be a lighter color, and this is in Purple Posy. And I'm just going to put that down. I really should have my Pierce mat, but I don't. And then let's go ahead and do this one. This stamp, the way this stamp is made, like it really looks like a hydrangea for real. And let's turn that around and then fill that one in. Okay, and I'm going to do the same thing for the leaves. So I have the inside and then I have the detailed one. And I'm going to use Mossy Meadow ink for that one. Let's see. I'm just going to fill in. Let's see. Let's go ahead and do the inside, and I'm going to stamp off. So when you use your ink pad, you actually get a lighter. You can get 3 shades. You can see how you can get 3 different shades of ink. So what I'm going to do for the leaf on this one, since I want it a little bit lighter than the detailed, I'm going to stamp off. All right, so let's see. Let's put that right there. Stamp off, and I'm going to do, let's see, a leaf here. Stamp off, and I'm going to do one here. Pick it up. Stamp off, and I'm going to do one here, and maybe one more, like here. Okay, now I'm going to take the detailed one. Oh, let's move that out of the way. And I'm not going to stamp off. So this is going to give the detail of my leaf. Let's go ahead and move this one off so I can see. All right, I'm going to stamp down, and it's going to give the detail on the leaf. And then this one, and then this one, and then the one at the top. Right like that. Okay, so cute background. You can actually do a full sheet if you wanted to. Okay, so that part is done. While we have Gorgeous Grape, let's go ahead and do our sentiment. So I've cut a label using another favorite of mine, the rectangle stitch dies. All right, and then I used another die set, this one right here, this die, to do my scallop border, which I took a piece of that designer series paper and then I just ran that scallop die, and I'm just going to use a portion of that to go up under my sentiment. Okay, so let's go ahead and poke this out, and let's do our sentiment. And I chose "The world is better because of you." Lay that down. I'm going to stamp that right on there. Okay. Now let's take let's do that scallop. Where did I put the scallop? Oh, here it is, right here. Let's take this piece and I am going to use my Stamp and Seal. And I'm going to lay that right on top of the scallop, just like that. And then trim off the side. Just like that. Okay. We are all done stamping, guys. Okay, so here is my card base. So let's go ahead and layer this up using the Stamp and Seal. And this is going to go right in the middle. Am I running out? Okay, this is going right in the middle, just like that. Now let's take our 3 strips. Again, I did on the last card, I did the strips under this designer series paper. You can do it on the top if you want the green showing a little bit more, and I just did it at an angle, which the sketch was just like this too. They angled these pieces, so you can see which one you guys like the best, the one with it layered on top or underneath that first piece. Do just like that, and then the same for this one. The angle is just like that. Now I'm going to take this piece, but before I adhere this piece, I'm going to add some ribbon, and my Gorgeous Grape ribbon is what I want to add. This also is in the mini catalog. So I'm going to take this, wrap this around. I think that's enough for a bow. Almost. Okay. Trim some of this off. I'm going to tie a bow. Slide it. I'll be able to slide it where I want it. Just a second. This ribbon ties so easy. It's really thin, easy to maneuver if you don't have a sore thumb. Okay, I got it. Okay, now let's trim. Trim. Now this is how it's going. It's going to layer. Oh, I think I like that a little bit better. It gives some contrast to the other layer. I'll show you what I mean in just a second. All right, let's see. Now let's go ahead and adhere this down. I'm going to use our Stampin' Seal again. And this is going over the ribbon. That's going to help secure the ribbon down. Okay, and I want it off to the left a little bit. Okay, and I'm just putting this between these two pieces here, lining it up with the end, the top and the bottom, both sides. Okay, now I'm going to take my sentiment and I'm going to layer that with dimensionals, of course, not mini. I don't want mini. I need the regular ones. Hold tight. Let me pull out another pack. Surely I didn't use all those dimensionals. I feel like I just opened a pack of dimensionals. But I use them a lot. Okay. Now let's layer this on the back. And then take your backings off. And this is going to layer on top just like that. And then let's go ahead and fold this. And then I'm going to crease my card base. Just like that. All right, now let's go ahead and do, let's go ahead and stamp on the inside. Let's bring back the gorgeous grape. On the first one I did, I think I did 3 down at the bottom. Now let me get that out of the way before I mess up. I'm going to do 1 here. Then do 1 a little bit lower. And then 1 over here. Okay. Now I'm going to bring back Purple Posy. To do the inside, and then we're gonna, of course, we're going to fill in with our leaves. It's going to be just like that, and 3. Okay, same thing with the mossy metal. We're going to stamp it off like we did on the inside. I'm going to do stamp off. I'm going to do a leaf here. Stamp off. I'm going to do a leaf here. Stamp off. I'm going to do a leaf here, kind of in that center, and then let's do 1 right here, coming up the card. Now full strength in mossy metal, same thing. We're gonna just do this to fill in. Go ahead and take this off. Same thing over here. And we have 1 more right there. Okay, Now, let's do our sentiment on the inside. This one says, I appreciate all the little things you do. And we're going to stamp that in Gorgeous Grape. Sometimes it's just nice to thank somebody. All right. So the world is better because of you. I appreciate all the little things you do. So let's look at, let's close this up before I get my sleeve in it. Okay. All right. So this is the first one. Let's move those out of the way. All right. And then this is the envelope. So I just did one flower on the envelope. You can line the envelope, the flap, with designer series paper. I think that's cute too. But these are the two that I made. So I changed the direction or the placement of the strips, the 3 strips. So this one I did on top of the designer series paper, the first layer, and then this one I did the strips down first. So you guys let me know in the comments, which one do you like the best, A or B? The ones with the strips down first, or B, the ones with the long strip down first and then the strips on top? So you guys let me know in the comments. I hope you enjoyed this card. Again, this is Hydrangea Haven in the available in the mini catalog, and this is the Casing Tuesday challenge. So I got it in just in time because another one is going to be out tomorrow. Okay. Again, if you guys purchase anything in my online store, craftysweet.stampinup.net, please use this host code if your order is less than $150 because you will receive a free gift from me. And make sure you're shopping with me so I'll have your address so I can send you your gift. All right, guys, thanks so much for joining me. You guys have a good rest of your day. All right, bye-bye.